yeah. So now we're going to the semi-finals. Semi-finals looking good. It's looking crispy. I'm not even gonna lie. On one side. On the other side, it's looking a bit of a disabled game. No, I'm just kidding. It's two very good semi-finals that could go either way for either one of those, which means that it is only one choice. Which means that it's two good semi-finals. And that's the truth of it. We got Spain and France in one side, and we got England and Argentina in the other side. Who will make it to the finals? That is what I'm going to be trying to predict today. So we got Spain versus France. Spain hasn't been playing the best. They haven't been playing the best, and that's facts. And France have been playing their best, and that is facts as well. They got the commander in front, the captain, the main man, Kylian Mbappe, who is looking scary in this World Cup. If I'm not mistaken, he is maybe the top. Maybe he's the top scorer of this. Maybe he's the top. Is he the top? Let me check that real quick. Did Messi score? No, he didn't. So player stats. Kylian Mbappe is on top, but tying up with Lionel Messi. Both on 8, both still in the competition, and both still looking scary. So we got Kylian Mbappe in the front, and we got the strongest attacking team in the world right now. The strongest national team attacking in the world is France, and that is no question about it for nobody else. France is the strongest attacking team out there. France is the strongest attacking team in the world right now, and they are going up against a Spain that is looking shaky in these couple games. They passed Portugal barely. They were struggling against Portugal. They were playing trash against Portugal, and they got lucky to get out against Portugal, and so they barely passed Portugal. It was like let's say a very lucky pass, and then they go up against Belgium, and they got another lucky pass. Marino came in both games and scored at the end. And what does that mean? That means that if a player from the bench is coming to score right at the end, that means that you are shaky. That means that you are struggling to find spaces. That means that you are struggling to create chances. That means that you are struggling to score goals. That's what it means. And if it's tie on both games all the way until like the 80th minute, that just means that you got a good defense, or maybe the other team just got unlucky, but you got a good defense. But the only problem that you have right now is going forward. And that good defense ain't going to help you against Spain. And that's just facts, because they will break your defense apart, which they have done with every single other team. And they done it so good against Morocco, and they destroyed Morocco. And Morocco is a very, very, very impressive team at defending. And they will pick you apart from defense to attack. They will hit you on the counters. And that's what Morocco does. And Morocco was doing that to every single team, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't stop France's attack. They just couldn't. So Spain, in this case, if they continue playing like they played against Portugal, against Belgium, they will lose against France. They will lose against France, and they will have absolutely no chance. They will have no chance. They will need players like Lamine Yamal to step up for the first time in this World Cup. They will need Nico Williams to start off so we could balance both sides so they don't focus just on Lamine Yamal. They will need the midfield. They will need Pedri to control the midfield. They will need Pedri not to just control the middle, but to actually make plays. They will need Pedri to wake up. Let's say that. And they will need the strongest defense that they could have. Kabassi is looking good in this World Cup, but that's because he has not been challenged. Kabassi has not been challenged in these games, and that's just facts. But he will be challenged against France. Oh, they will be. They will need to be in their strongest. They will need Cucurella to be in the strongest. They will need Pedro Porro to be in the strongest, because both sides are coming at them real hard. They got elite players on each side. And we're not even talking about the middle. We're going to need Rodri to step up. We're going to need Rodri to be back most of the time and not venture forward, or else they will suffer. If they go forward, they throw players forward, they will suffer, because this France team is the most dangerous team on the counterattacks. They are the most dangerous teams on open field. Yes. So in my opinion, unless Spain steps up and plays the Spain that played in the Euro, they need a Spain with players at their max to even come close to beating this France team, because I don't see them beating this France team. I just don't see them beating this France team. This France team is looking scary, is looking like nobody can even come close to beating them. That's what it's looking. And it's only looking like that. But the only thing that I would say that could go wrong for France is their midfield and their back line. If Spain beats them in the midfield and the ball doesn't even get close to the top players, they could win this. They actually could take it away from France. And that's me being dead ass, because if they manage to stop the ball from reaching the front players, they could actually take this game. And if Yamal takes 1v1s against their left back, which is not the strongest, and their left back is probably the shakiest out of their whole team, and it's Spain's strongest with Yamal, if Yamal is at his best, because if he's not at his best and he has a quiet game like he had against Portugal, against Belgium, then it's gonna be game. It's gonna be game for France. But if Yamal turns up, because the left back that's on him ain't gonna be good, because that's Spain's weakest point, is their left back. So if they do that, if they put the ball in Lamine Yamal every time and get him going in that game, it could be a very complicated game for France, and it could be a very exciting game which could go either way. But if they don't do that, if they don't win, if they don't stop the ball from getting to the front players, I feel like it's game over. I feel like their defense won't be able to stand the front players. They got too much talent up there, and they got too much different skills up there that won't flipping. It's just impossible to stop them. So in my opinion, I would choose to go with France to take this. Unless if I saw good performances from Spain against Belgium, against Portugal, and that, then I would be more undecisive and I will go more to Spain's side. But it's just not the case. And France is looking so dangerous, and World Cup France and World Cup Mbappe, it's just I don't see nobody stopping him. World Cup Mbappe with those players around him, Alicia around him, Ballon d'Or winner around him, Due around him, Barcola, not even gonna lie, it's looking long for them. But yeah, so I'm taking France on this side. Now we go to the other side. We got England versus Argentina. As we know, Argentina had a bit of a spectacular against Switzerland. We won't talk about those because we already talked about those. Make sure to go check that video out. But okay, Argentina versus England. Let's be real. It's gonna be a tough game. It's going to be a very defensive game. It's going to be a very boring game. It's going to be a very side-to-side, pass-back type of game. It's going to be ass game, if I'm being honest. I'm sure I don't see any... If you want to see good football, then you go to France versus Spain. If you want to see boring-ass football, you're going to go to Argentina versus England. That's no disrespect to both those teams, but that's how that game is going to go. That's how that game is gonna go, and it's just I don't know who to pick there. But if I'm talking about who's gonna be more under pressure, it's gonna be Argentina, obviously, because they are the reigning World Cup champions. But England is their first time in the World Cup semifinals for too many years. So I really think that with the players that England has, I don't think that will be enough. I don't think Jude Bellingham will be enough to beat Argentina, if I'm being honest. So in my opinion, I'm going to take Argentina just because England hasn't been looking their best. No Argentina. No Argentina. Argentina has not been looking good. They've been suffering a lot of goals. I think this game might go to penalties, if I'm being honest. And this game, Argentina might just steal that game. But it will be like a nail-biting game. And it will be like a very boring game. But like, it will be a very tactical game. But I think that Argentina will take in the penalties. Yeah, but I think France against Spain, France will win it before it reaches the penalties. Maybe it goes extra time, maybe not. But I think France will take it before it reaches penalties, and maybe before full time, if I'm being honest, depending on how Spain play. But the England versus Argentina, I see it going all the way. I see it going all the way to penalties, and I see Argentina winning it. To be honest, but I don't see a good game in that. I don't see a good game in that both those countries. They both be playing horrible. They both be passing with a bit of like bit of luck. In England's case, a bit of individual talent of Bellingham and Harry Kane showing up as well. I think it's just those two players that showed up for England. The rest of the players is been tough to watch. But I think that is my prediction. It will be France versus Argentina for the second time in the World Cup, back to back. It will be France versus Argentina in the final. That is my prediction. Let me know what you guys think. And thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate every single person that does that. And it really touches my heart when you guys do that. Watch me waffle. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate it. See you. Bye.